Hi, and a very warm welcome. I'm Greg Parry. I'm a well-being specialist, and today I'm your personal guide on a pathway towards complete well-being. And we began talking about something which is very sensitive, and it's about aging. Now, unless you've discovered the secret of the fountain of eternal youth, your body is probably aging a little bit more quickly than it should. Let me explain. We know from the research that constant levels of stress, the way that most people experience life today, these elevated levels of stress and tension accelerate the aging process, not just in the way that you look, but perhaps even more importantly, in a way that your organs function. And if you want to put a stop to this accelerated aging and even begin to turn back the process, reverse it, so that your body can get much closer to its natural biological age, then we need to do something about your stress. It's strange that we would, as a species, be prepared to spend billions every year on plastic surgery simply because we want to appear to be younger, rather than dealing with this challenge from within by understanding that when we lower the stress, the body goes into a much more natural way of functioning. And if you've been aging too quickly, you give your body a chance to recover. Now, it isn't about constantly trying to look like a teenager. It is completely natural for us to age. My question today is, why are we aging faster than we should? The fact is that we may be the first generation to live to perhaps 120, 125 years. So we have an obligation, I think, to make sure that we have sufficient fitness, health, and well-being to make the very most of that extended lifetime. It just makes sense. One of the most natural ways for us to approach that particular challenge is to lower the stress. So, I've mentioned this before, but what I'm inviting you to do is to introduce a wonderful new, very simple behavior. And maybe at the top of each hour, I want you to stop, take a few seconds to relax your shoulders. Now, it's amazing how easily the shoulders hunch and bunch into this typical defensive posture. When I look around, I see most people use this posture all the time. And yet, the moment that you release your shoulders, open and relax, you send a very powerful message to your brain. There's no danger, there's no threat. And you change the way that your brain functions. You're using the limbic system far less, the part that generates fear and survival responses. And you begin to use the prefrontal cortex more. That's the part of the brain that some say makes us human. Planning, logic, vision, goal setting. And this happens naturally. Turn down the stress, you turn up the prefrontal cortex. So you're much better equipped to deal with the daily challenges. The other thing I want you to do is when you release and relax your shoulders, breathe a little more deeply, just a few deeper, gentle breaths, nothing exaggerated, will complete the circuit, make the equation complete, so that your body will begin to relax. You move into a calmer, clearer, more objective, more logical way of responding to whatever's going on in life. Now, if you really want to look and feel a little bit younger, this is one of the best things you can do. Yes, I know, diet and exercise are very important, getting enough sleep, being properly hydrated. And yet, it's this daily diet of stress which is perhaps causing the greatest amount of accelerated aging that we're experiencing. So that's my tip for the day. Top of each hour, take a moment to breathe, relax those shoulders, and see how much better you feel. If you've got any comments, please feel free to email me. The address is in the description. In the meantime, have a wonderful day. Oh, God. What the fuck is going on? Oh, Jesus, give me fucking strength. Okay. Oh, you can't.